fine choice.
More work. I was just about to finish.
Welcome back to NORSE OATH of Blood. This is part 4. I can finally continue the game after the latest patch. I'm interested how good of a patch this is. It's already a huge improvement that I can even continue the game, so that's good. They really did not do me a solid with the timing of the patch, because it released at the same day when I released the early review, which can make me look like a fool, and I will gladly do a video about it. But first I want to see how the game performs right now. If there are significant changes in terms of fidelity, in terms of how the game plays out. I'm interested if they have fixed cover, because cover is a big problem still. Maybe. Superior shoes, no, I'm not gonna give them superior shoes, fuck that. Fiber, okay. For example, look at this problem. To be able to see that last village, the furthest village up to the north, I have to do it like this, otherwise I can't click it, so that they can fix that. Okay, shoes, this is in demand, this is in demand, so it's 50% increase in sell price, but okay, so we can craft some shoes and some axes. The trading system is quite good. Blacksmith axes. No, actually I want to craft axes, because axes I'm gonna need bog iron. Oh no, I won't. I don't need it now.
This may not be a weapon fit for a yard.
So let's craft 2 axes. That's enough. And we can now sell the axes to the village that has a demand for axes. Now, which one was that? Ah, okay. But they don't have the money. That's fine. Fiber got 53. Leather. Okay, let's go with the leather. 200. Excellent. I can live with this. 200, 210. And superior normal shoes, let's sell those. 360. I'm not gonna go for the resources because they're in demand, so they have increased sell price. Instead they have 400 silver, which I'll gladly take off of their hands. Trade, there we go. Okay, now we are looking better. We got some money. I might even buy a good weapon. I could use with a good spear. Well, I think I would like for them to add is some kind of an interface where we would be able to trade without clicking on each village individually, like some kind of a thing that would make it appear a list of villages, and then we can just click and immediately see what the trade resources are. That would really improve the speed of trading. All right, that has been dealt with. Let's move on. Arizona. I did an early review. It wasn't worth a buy back then because it was too buggy, too whatever. Now the patch released yesterday, and now I'm checking out the patch, what they did with it. My game was broken, I couldn't continue, but with this patch I can finally continue, so I think that the game breaking bugs could be over with. That's a good sign. Other than that, we'll see. I still have to go into the fight. Sweat Lodge. Might be time to create Sweat Lodge. Although there are not that many missions in the game, so the recovery thing is not that important from what I've seen so far. Master Loom Hall. Master Smithy. Heavy this. Okay. Structure. This. Oh, nice. We can get the Master Smithy. Excellent. Okay, save the game. Let's hope the mission will pop up. Because you can't do really anything until the mission pops up on the map. Which is a shame. I think the system there really... They really didn't pay attention much to it. Which is a shame. As I said, the bugs were not the only issue. The animations weren't the only issue. There's a lot of other issues as well. So let's see, House Carl story mission. I don't know what House Carl means. I guess that's the difficulty of it. Change equipment. Do we have a better spear? No, we don't. Well, I do like these spear bastards. They do a good job. So I will keep him. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I don't like that type of practice, to be honest. Release a game and then try to improve it significantly through DLCs. Really not a fan of it. Kalpangex. Okay, let me see. Cancel mission preparation. Maybe I can craft a better axe, because I could really use one.
I was just about to finish.
No, I can't. Not yet. What am I missing? Not available. I think we've used... No, we haven't. So what's the reason that I can't craft this? Masterwork sphere. Okay, I don't have enough riches. That's fine. Not back in the days when you either release the game good or go broke. Yeah. But they had to pay attention to what they were releasing, you know? They were held accountable immediately. People were not so fast to go and support broken products. Now, do I like the fact that once you release the game you can't do anything about it? No, of course it's better when you can actually patch something, because there's always going to be some problems with the final release, and then in the olden days you couldn't do anything about it. Thankfully, now you can, but unfortunately due to the pre-order culture and due to publishers mostly becoming shareholder owned in a way that they're not gamers anymore. So they don't care about the games themselves, they care only about the profit. And when you combine those two, they don't give a crap at what kind of a state the game is released. Of course, it's always that tug of war, whose decision was to release a game in that state. Did developers push back, or was it their decision as well to release the game? Did the publishers push them in any way or not? We can't know those inner workings. So it's always kind of who's at fault. Maybe both of them are at fault. We can't really know that. Usually publishers are at fault because they have deadlines. And that affects it. It's just the reality of the situation. 1 second, I just want to check something before going to the mission. Damn it, still in demand. Hey Deepak, yes, I've seen Phil Spencer. Well, you know, the thing about Phil Spencer is that he's a gamer, so I don't respect Microsoft as a company. Microsoft sucks, and they are one of the major pushers of the agenda in the games that the studios under them make. I'm worried for Clockwork Revolution. Clockwork Revolution looks incredible so far from what I've seen in terms of writing, which is the strong point of In Exile studio. But they are one of the bastards that push the agenda a lot. So we'll see. I'm hoping that that's not going to be influenced like they've influenced Obsidian. Although Obsidian did change on their own over the years a lot as well. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if that's going to have any change. I mean, it can only be a negative change, because Spencer was actually a gamer. So we'll see. I don't trust Microsoft. The first thing that when Microsoft bought In Exile and Obsidian, I said we might see the end of CRPGs from those two studios. And lo and behold, the next two games, Clockwork Revolution, Avowed, Outer Worlds 2, no CRPGs, and CRPGs are the best games that they make, both of those studios. So I was kind of afraid. Thankfully, Owlcat Games is still holding strong. Larian as well. Owlcat has, if you haven't played Rogue Trader, play it. That game is sick. Alright, let's move on. Projects. I want to... I don't have riches, so... Well, you know what? Fuck it. Let's go to the mission. Missions were easy so far. So let's test it like this. Maybe this way the missions are going to be more difficult if I don't have good enough gear. Yeah, he doesn't need this. I'm gonna take that instead. Let's go for one more armor. Well, that's not gonna help him that much, but still, it is what it is. Oh, wait. Maybe I can craft better armor. Yeah, I can. Awesome. Health, armor stability, reflex stability skill. Oh, this is good. We need Vodma leather riches, so I only have one. For one, Fenrir tunic, health, reflex, mobility, critical chance. Oh, this is good. This is good, but I need something.
This should be satisfactory.
Yeah, like this. Excellent.
This will...
Now we can prepare, and I'll give... Is the... No, never mind. Steadfast Gambison. Oh, he can't equip that. So we'll go with False Stitch Tunic then. He needs a little bit of armor. And we can give him Mjolnir's Amulet. Okay. He's got decent gear otherwise. Oh, I still don't have better one than Sigrid's Tunic. Huh. But actually that's a good one, it's got 2 slots, so let's leave her with that. Save the game, enter the mission.
They call them Utlagi, outlaw, cast from hearth and hall like wolves driven from the pack.
Now we'll see, now I'm interested in the animations, how that's all going to play out, how much of it has been fixed. If they fixed a lot of the things in the game, now and the stuttering, is the stuttering fixed? Nope, stuttering is not fixed. It still stutters every few seconds. God damn it. Ah. And there's still no sort of formation that we can, but that's irrelevant because of the deployment.
This is the sacred place they came to. Let us hope the goddess is watching over
Yeah,
them
stuttering
wherever
is
they are.
still bad, and I'm not even playing on max. I'm playing on high just in case. I can play on maximum. I really can. It's not that big of a deal. But I'm not playing with upscaling. But let's try play with upscaling. Maybe that fixes it a little bit. Quality. Nope. No. The stuttering is still there, unfortunately. I was afraid that they would make me look like a fool after releasing that video. But seems like we are still... that the game is still not in a good state. The stuttering is ever present in everything. It was, at least. Now let's see. I haven't played the combat since the patch, which I'm going to do just now. That's why I've decided to stream today. I was really interested to see what they've done because I really like the game. This is a good game. At least it was in the first 15-20 hours, something like that I played. 10-15. I don't know how much, because the progression on stream is slower due to all the talking and all that. Well, let's see. Yeah, the stuttering is... Jesus. Yeah, combat is stuttering also. Again, still. I don't know if you can see that on the stream, but you can see the constant tick, 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 tick. Oh, animation played more smoothly.
They move, they die.
I fear no man. No mercy. Drive them back.
Oh, let me see if there is cover indicator. Because in the vanilla version you couldn't know if you were in cover or not. And I don't see a notification that would indicate that there's some kind of a cover. This should be some kind of a half cover at least, or maybe not even a full, maybe a full cover. But doesn't matter because we can't know that. There's no indicator on what if it's a cover or not. Because there is a cover system in the game, but the game doesn't really showcase it in any way. We don't know. Even if someone goes in the what's supposed to be a cover, it doesn't show you. You can't know if you're in the cover, which is a big mistake. The whole system has been destroyed with the lack of showcase if it's covered or not, and that's truly a problem. But it seems like animations are playing much smoother, but we'll see. We'll see. The big test is going to be when fighting against human enemies. Now, if you haven't played the game or you don't know the state of the game, you don't know what the problems were. The stuttering is not connected to frame rate drops, because my frame rate is quite stable in the game from what I've figured out. But it's just this constant micro stuttering that happens. Well, it's not even a micro, I don't know. It's proper stuttering. It affects no matter the settings. Zebets, does this have any depth, or it's like Atom RPG? Yeah, it has depth, mate. It has. It's like XCOM. This game is literally like XCOM, and the progression, yeah, literally like XCOM. It has some War Tales also. It has some things like War Tales, but generally it's like XCOM. I still haven't finished the first playthrough. I couldn't because my game broke. Couldn't really, due to the bug, I couldn't progress anymore. Now I can finally. But I need to finish the whole campaign to see how balanced it is, how many, what is going to happen in the campaign. So far, campaign is bare bones. It really is. There's only story missions. There's no side content of any sort. You just trade and go to the next story mission. In XCOM, there was a big system around even choosing to go on some of the side missions and which side mission to go to. Which is a shame that it's like that, and the game is quite easy.
So do not expect them to have any honor in them. We kill any we find, for they will kill us given the chance.
Yeah, but it's more like XCOM. It just has some more of a setting, War Tales.
Stand with you.
Don't be sorry to ask. Always feel free to ask anything. You know how things work on my stream. Ask whatever you wish. Yes, it still stands. I'm not be playing Neo 3. I don't have interest in it. I don't feel like playing another Neo game, and that's it. I know I'm gonna absolutely love combat. I'm gonna play around with a lot of things. I'm gonna enjoy it up until the point that I'm gonna start disliking it heavily because of all the other stuff. But supposedly a lot of people said that some of the things were fixed. Like someone said that they've added deflect or option to counter yokai enemies, which is huge in my opinion. That's a huge upgrade. I like that. So that means they are really working on they have really worked on some of the weaknesses of the game. Now the biggest interest for me is how new game is structured in Neo 3. If they removed that way of the bullshit thing, which is utterly ridiculous low quality design, and I don't give a fuck what anyone says. If someone tells me that I need to repeat the same missions over and over and over and over and over again to get to the end game, sorry, but that's low quality design. There's no other way around it. There's no creativity behind it. Simple as that. And that's a fact. Whether you like it, you don't like it, it's up to you, but that's not quality design. So, it is what it is. Can you tell me, Zebets, if how is endgame in Neo 3, if there is, how did they structure it? Okay, let's see, what do we have here? We have bowman, spearman, shieldman, but these are all... Wait, am I playing on hard? Yeah, I am. So, why are these enemies so weak?
I was born for war.
Kind of strange. I don't know what's going on here because usually there are enemies with much higher health pools than this.
Ulla, guide my arrow.
Yeah, okay, so it's way less repetition in Neo 3. Awesome. I like to hear that. Maybe one day I will. If people convince me that the structure of the game is much better than it was before, then I might actually give it a go. Because then they've really done something. And what they've done then they have improved on things that I was constantly criticizing them about. Which the fans of the game were kind of, no, that's awesome, that's brilliant. Go fuck yourselves. Honestly. Not you specifically, I'm saying to those blind fanboys that can't accept that Neo was combat-oriented game, that did the combat probably one of the best combat systems in history of gaming. There's not much debate about there. And I love that when idiots were coming to the channel and in the comments, oh, it's just skill issue. What skill issue, you fucking idiot? I'm criticizing all the other elements, not the gameplay. So what the fuck are you on about? I mean, it's just the brain rot of some of the fans. It bugs me. Because of them, the games don't progress because they're constantly supporting the same developers, and then developers don't do anything about it. They don't have to. But thankfully, I'm glad to hear that in Neo 3 things changed for the better. Exactly. Exactly. So I will always be extremely impolite and brutal towards blind Neo fans. Because I was a Neo fan when Neo 1 came out, a big one.
With the other, I fear no man.
Okay, the animations play better. I have to say that it's smoother somehow. It's not that big of a problem. They work better. It doesn't look as broken. I like to. That's incredible upgrade. If that's true, I gotta play a little bit more. It's not as clunky anymore.
I am the wall you break on.
I will lead you. Blood for Odin!
I just don't understand this encounter, to be honest. This encounter makes no freaking sense. These guys have no chance against me. It's just like they are way underleveled for this story mission. In the previous story mission, there's tons of fights. It was easy still, but there were a lot of high health enemies. Okay, I don't know. There's the thing about XCOM type campaigns. You really have to balance your game in order for all the things to come out, so that you can interact with the systems properly, so that you need to interact with the systems properly in order to progress. There needs to be a good amount of challenge. I mean, I'm playing on hard. There's no harder difficulty than hard so far, and it's piss easy. Go outside of a couple of encounters. For fuck's sake. I got no clue. This is a bigger map than usual. I like that. I just don't know where to go. It's linear, so there's no issues. We'll find it. There we go. We have, again, all 6 health. I mean, I can... Okay, finally a brute with 12 health, so there's something there. Outcast, cutthroat. Okay. I can play this one defensively. Oh, actually I can't play this one defensively because there are bowmen there. I don't know if I can climb here. How does it work though, Zebets? If you don't mind me asking. If you have will to explain, if don't, no worries about it. I'm interested how they've done the concept of endgame in this installment, because it's an open world setting now, so it's kind of... I think the open world could lead to skipping all those way of the crappiness and directly to the end game. If they've done it, that's awesome. That's a huge upgrade.
I spin my saga.
Okay, we can go up there. Awesome. We'll play this one more aggressively.
I follow where you lead.
4. We have 3, 4, 5, 6. See, this is what I hate about action points if they are not numbered. Because then I have to look at these little brackets to see how many action points do I actually have. That pisses me off a little bit. That I constantly have to look at this. Just give me 5 out of 6, 4 out of 6, that's it. Sorted. Easy.
Uller, steady my aim!
Okay, there's still this bug with Rain of Arrows where she shoots an arrow somewhere.
Spin my saga.
Farming is just tedious again. It's so they still want to push that fucking system and not having a lot of side battles, scroll missions. Everything else is awesome. Okay, good to hear. How's the difficulty? Is there a lot of cheap difficulty increases? I know that there's one boss that's one of the worst bosses they've ever designed, but other than that, it's a trick shot. Yeah. Proper magic.
I'm ready. None shall break me. I was born for war. Hey.
What do you mean 2 spikes and the first one being hard, second one being okay-ish? Aha, you mean the whole part of the game where it spikes and then the first one is hard, spike, and then the second one being okay-ish. Okay, I think I understand. Now there's an... I'm gonna try something. Okay. That played way better than before. I'm happy with that. It wouldn't. It can't compare to Rogue Trader. It's not the same type of a game.
What is your will?
Well, it is in some ways, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, but it's not, because decision making is a huge part in Rogue Trader because it's a CRPG. It does have mission structure, but it's not the same. There's a lot more talking, there's NPCs, there's quests, there's this, there's that. This is strictly XCOM. It's just a different type of a game. Yeah. More of a tactical RPG, yeah. There's no quests here, there's no talking to NPCs, there's nothing. You get on a map and you kill everything that's in the map. That's it. And you manage the village outside of it. Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay. Yeah, animations play a lot better now.
I spin my saga.
I'm really happy to see that.
Valhalla waits.
What the chaos run of Rogue Trader interesting or just hack and slash? I don't understand the question. What the chaos run of Rogue Trader interesting or... I don't know what chaos run is. Is that something new they've added? Ah, moral choices. Sorry, yeah, fuck. I don't know. I played as Iconoclast, but I also did some nasty decisions. Decision making in the game is fantastic in a way that these are truly significant decisions. In a way, sometimes even genocidal. No, it's not your problem. I forgot what chaos run would consist of. Not your issue, it's my memory issue. But yeah, I never really played the Chaos run. I tried second time around, but then I had to switch to another game because it's a long game to play. So. But the decisions you can make in that game, literally you can blow up planets. You can decide so many things. I love that. And although, yeah, I hated the visual presentation and the ending. The ending was ugh. But other than that, I don't want to loot corpse now. Let's just fight. Exactly, that's Zebets, that's the thing. That some choices were so goddamn drastic that it affected your mood. That's sign of great decision making. Same here. Same here. That's why I went with the Iconoclast, because well, I'm kinda good at two shoes in that regard. Feel bad when I'm being a dick in a game, but then again I'm losing out on a lot of experiences because of it.
I will stand.
I need to change that a little bit. But that's because the game portrays the problematic nature of the world well enough so that you don't want to be another problem of that really brutal world. The Warhammer 40k world, I don't know much about it. I don't know much about that lore and all that. I do like it though, from what I've seen in Rogue Trader and maybe some other games. But the way the world is done, it's so brutal that I didn't want to be just another problem. I wanted to really help the people, but that's good because they portrayed that well for me to want to be like that. Ah, here's that legendary broken animation. She's dead, by the way. Hey, Tony. Stuttering has not been fixed. It's still present. Animations seem to play a little bit better, but ignore this one. This one happened before the patch as well for me. The game fixed my issue where I couldn't... The patch fixed my issue when I couldn't progress anymore. At the end of the last stream, I just said no more. I couldn't progress, literally. The game blocked me. It was a game-breaking bug. So...
Skull and Hattie, run with me.
So yeah, they did fix, but stuttering is still here. Animations look a little bit better though, but I'm still testing things out to see how it works. Oh, okay.
Face me, if you dare.
Engage animation seems a little bit better. It's not all over the place.
Show me who to kill.
At least looks like that to me. He's got only 40. Yeah, it seems a little bit better.
I'm ready.
I really hated Jay Haydari. The amount of times she was using the Shirin phrase made me want to... I can't remember what the Shirin phrase is. Though her build was quite interesting when she got to the team. I was trying to build... I don't know if I ever did her build on the channel. I think I stopped making builds because there was no views on them. I don't know why. It never really popped off. Usually those games really do well on my channel, but this one didn't. I didn't know why. But I was playing a lot around her build, and damn, you could really do some nasty things with double submachines, with dual wielding weapons and so on. The build system in that game is incredible. Combat, Rogue Trader combat, in my opinion, is the best CRPG combat so far. I would say that none of the games have managed to create, for me, of course, have managed to create such a satisfying combat and such enjoyable combat system where you can use always you can use abilities. You're never in any shape or form limited. Just a couple of cooldowns here and there and all that, but you could always go all out, and it was quite challenging, difficult. Well, Owlcat games usually are, which is a good thing. But the combat, god damn, man, I love that combat.
Show me who to kill.
I don't know about Game of the Year because, as I said, story missions, the mission system sucks in this game. Difficulty sucks in a way that it's too easy. There's too many problems to... I wouldn't put even close to being a Game of the Year contender. It's a surprise, definitely in some ways. But even if it was all fixed, it was perfect animations and all that, the game still has quite a few big flaws.
I am the wall you break on.
But then again, which game would be a Game of the Year contender from the games that released this year? What did I even play?
In the blood tide.
I've played Disciples Domination, which definitely isn't. I didn't play many games this year at all. No.
Show me who to kill.
Yeah, there's no mission system. You know how they've done well the trading system. The trading system is really well done in a way, but they do need to create a different interface so that we don't need to click on every individual village because it's slow. It's unnecessary to do it like that. But alright, that's just a quality of life thing that might get improved over time. But a mission system, it was really important the way missions were structured in XCOM and XCOM type games like Phoenix Point as well. So when you're going into these missions, you need to decide, even if you want to go on a mission, because of the situation with the injuries of your soldiers, which mission would you prefer? Because you already know there is the rewards that you can get in some of these missions. And every mission had some kind of not every, but a lot of the missions had some kind of things you could pick up to improve the base as well. That is connected to the base improvements too. So they were really, really making a detailed mission choice. Now, granted, that's now in XCOM 2 after upgrades, after DLCs and so on. I can't recall if XCOM 1, well, it definitely wasn't as detailed when it released, but I know there was a mission system when it released. Not as good, of course, as it is now, but it definitely was a mission system. We had to choose. We had to choose to see where the hell would we even go, what to do. And for example, one of the things why that's important is because the difficulty progression of games like this is tied to the soldiers a lot. Not only to the building management, to the village management, but to the soldiers as well. Because in this game, when soldiers get injured, they just recover completely before the next mission. There's no downside to them getting injured. I just built a sweat lodge and I thought to myself, what a waste of resources. They're going to recuperate before the next mission anyway, so what's the point? I was kind of hoping that the game would be linear until we become Jarl, which we are now. I'm at that point. And then that it would expand, we could interact with the villages, the game would then really properly start. I was kind of hoping that is the case. Because that would be awesome. That would really be awesome, because that would be a different change of dynamic. Right after you kind of get sick of constantly doing story missions and you would like to have some freedom to interact with the world in the way that you would like. So we'll see how it plays out. People didn't say that happens. Instead, they said that it's quite a short campaign, 20 hours, something like that. I don't know. I can't confirm or deny it because I haven't beaten the game, so I have no clue. But that would be disappointing. That means that the playthrough is just simply not on that high quality level that this type of a game needs. Now, if this was the original, let's say, XCOM game or something that hasn't happened in a long time, so that we really don't have any sort of reference, unless it was some game from the 90s and no one else did it in a long time, then this would be a much better game than what it is. We would consider it a much better game. But considering the fact that we had so many games of this type releasing after XCOM, after the success of XCOM remake, there's no excuse. I do love the way that they wanted to focus more on animations, execution skills, everything that I said in the early review. If you watched it, you know. I love the focus on that because the games like these need kill satisfaction. Tactical turn-based games need kill satisfaction, good animations. They need to make those immersive experiences. Without it, they're simply not as interesting. Your eyes don't get bored with the tactical elements. Your eyes get bored with the visual elements. And visual is part of the game, whether we want to admit it or not. I was never really a graphics guy that was looking at, I need to play something with great graphics. No, it's more about animations. Neo is a good example. Neo is a great example, actually, because Neo is incredible. Some of the best animations in combat ever. Same as Ninja Gaiden, probably, because it's based on that system. But the graphical fidelity of that game is not good. It's quite mediocre, right? Even subpar. For Rise of Ronin looked like shit, but that game is shit, so that's just the way it is. And in Neo, in a game like that, we didn't need. I never thought to myself when playing Neo 1 and 2, oh, I wish the game looked better. Never cared for a single moment about it, because the animations and the gameplay was so goddamn smooth. You could do so many things. That's what's more important for me than graphical fidelity, because that's how you create immersiveness. Although in some games, in some genres, there's I don't know where to go here, so just run around. In some games, though, graphical fidelity does matter, and that's what Blue Point Studios, which got shut down, by the way, showed me in Demon's Souls Remake. Because Demon's Souls Remake, with the mini animations that they did, the improvements over the simple swing animations, simple combat animations, stab, what is it, the finisher executioners, backstab animations, everything they did, and the lighting and how it all looked, it showed me, holy shit, that's a factor in Souls-likes, because it creates a whole different level of atmosphere due to the immersion levels, due to the graphical fidelity. I never knew that it would be such an important thing in a Souls-like. Didn't even think that would be the deal, but it is. It truly does improve the immersion, but it's still not some kind of graphical. It looks great graphically, but it's not some kind of a mind-blowing experience in that regard. But it depends on the genre more, if graphical fidelity would affect it more. For example, in this genre, yes, I can see graphical fidelity being important, but again, more down to animations, kill satisfaction, hit feedback. If you have that, it increases immersion of the combat and the satisfaction of combat to a high degree. For example, Rogue Trader is a good example. Rogue Trader has very simple ways of killing enemies in the combat, but it's satisfying. It doesn't have good graphics. It has shit graphics, but man, it's, for some reason, it's satisfying. Yeah, I got no clue where I'm supposed to be going. I mean, I'm missing something here obvious. So we're gonna retrace our steps, and Must be some kind of a crossroad that I missed. Look, but this stuttering, man, how the hell did they not fix the stuttering? Really bothering. It's really bothering me right now. That should be the priority, next to the bugs, game-breaking bugs. I do like that this map is larger. Aha, I think I need to go over there somewhere. Oh, I can loot this corpse. Why didn't it highlight? I got some nice boots from that. Oh yeah, there's some enemies. There's some berries. It would be also a good idea for this game to kind of increase the... Not increase the map size, but maybe put something on the maps that would somehow make it more interactable in a way, that has some kind of exploration, or maybe interact with some of the elements in order to change the outcome, not the outcome, but to change the way the combat, the next encounter would play out. Maybe some kind of a preparation for combat. Maybe sneaking around, trying to debilitate the camp before going against them, but that would require a whole other layer, and that would require a lot more layers to the game, and I don't think the developers would be able to complete that in for the full release. That would require a lot more work.
If you have come for the three women,
But that's fine. It's just an optional thing that kind of comes to mind that could be really good in a game like this.
here amongst the trees.
Let's see. Maybe we are going to have a proper fight now. Oh, 42. Okay. 30. 36. 6, 6, 12. Okay. This is a different story. This could be a difficult encounter. I like it. I'll play this defensively. Maybe we can get them to enter the Overwatch phase over here. Fire mechanics. I played War Tales a couple years ago, so I don't remember the mechanics really that well. Alright, we will now put alert over here. Because this could be a difficult encounter, people. I mean, I've never had an encounter with 3 people with so much health. That's... Okay, let's see.
Ula, make me strike true.
Yeah, those are the... I'm not worried about those little bastards. They are gonna die quick. Oh, that was an execution. Awesome. Yeah, the animations seem to play a bit more smoothly than before.
Move! I want this. You call yourself a warrior?
What? What did he do? Enrage. What?
Blood for Odin.
Shield guard. Okay, I know what that means, but that enrage was interesting. I don't know what that is. And guard. Alert.
Alert and eager to kill.
I was born for war.
The thing is, I'm forgetting that you can destroy barricades easily in this game, so this could backfire significantly. But we'll see. We'll see.
Watching.
I should have used guard before alert. Oh, nice.
Huh?
Works for me.
Guard!
Weapons ready.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, that's a lot of damage.
Sword fame will be mine.
He's got shield guard. I think I'm gonna put him next to her. That would be a good tactical decision.
Alert and eager to kill.
I fear no man.
Alright, let's see. 6, 4. Nice. Let's move here. I'm gonna lose focus though, which is bad, but it is what it is.
Get behind me. Fight me, pig fucker.
Fight me, big fucker. Nice.
I will wade in the blood tide.
So he's using, I think, an rage skill. Might be something that triggers friends and enemies to get to you. Could be. Alright. Alright. That sounds interesting, I have to say. Shield guard 3. Until the start of the next turn, direct all attacks made by adjacent enemies. Aha, only by adjacent enemies.
Appreciate
I'm used to that.
Send them to hell. They move, they die.
Huh?
I seriously think if those 3 with over 30 health would bum rush me now, that I wouldn't be able to defend against all of them.
Let them come.
This way I can pick them off easily with
Alert
Sigrid.
and eager to kill. Aye. Ha! I stand ready.
I spin my saga.
No, yeah. Okay, this is a horrible animation. What the fuck is going on there?
I can go no further. Alert and eager to
Yeah, it needs a lot more work, it seems.
face me.
But that's to be expected. There's too many issues with the game to be fixed in one patch.
I'm ready.
I was really worried that they would make me look like a fool after releasing that video early review and then them releasing the patch on the same day. I thought to myself, oh, you fucking idiot. Well, I would have done a video then saying that I'm a fool and that they really made a fool out of me. That doesn't seem like that's the case from the things that I've seen so far.
The gods will see one of us fall. Skull and Hattie, run with me.
Yeah, AI is not great.
Yeah!
Look at this guy. What the
I will
hell?
wade in the blood tide.
But the animations do play out smoothly a little bit more. When they hit before the patch, they were always clunky. It always played out clunky. This time around, it doesn't play out as clunkily. It seems that it's much more smooth. That's good. I didn't think they would improve on that fast. So, kudos to developers.
Which of us will feed the crows with the other?
Sword fame will be mine.
Oh, that's an archer. Ooh, okay. That could be a bit of a problem. I'm gonna move forward because this is boring, frankly.
I stand on.
Yeah, I could stay here and just continuously bring them down with arrows, but... Archery is really powerful, but that makes sense. Archers were powerful in that age.
I fear no man.
I'm gonna move slowly. I mean, if they would just bomb rush me with those three healthy bastards, it would be quite a problem for me to be able to deal with them. And they most likely do a lot of damage, so... Yeah, they do a lot of damage.
Blood soaks the ground. Till Valhall!
I stand unbroken.
Huh.
Your fight is mine now.
Fight me!
Oh shit, now that's a problem.
Show me who to kill.
Okay.
God,
Music is awesome.
show me who to kill. Hold. Blood for Odin. I am the wall you break on.
So it seems like the cover will affect something, even though we still don't know what is cover, what isn't. I can't believe that they fucked that up. Or am I missing something really obvious here? If I am, I apologize, but I can't see what the cover is and if we are in the cover or not. There's absolutely no indication in the game whatsoever.
Watching.
Do I moving carefully just in case?
I was born for war.
Okay, girl, you're gonna go over here and see, maybe we can do this. Yes, we can.
Ulla, guide my arrow.
Ah, shit. That was a waste.
Move. Come and meet your end.
I fear no man.
Hold. Yes.
Ah.
Huh? stand unbroken. I will stand with you.
Yeah, a lot of broken animation still, unfortunately. Let's deal with this guy.
Fate turns against me.
Okay, it's a 60%. I just don't know that repeated action. What the hell does that mean? I'm just spamming space. I still don't know how it works. It's so unintuitive. Oh shit. He's not looking good.
Let us feed the ravens!
Nice. That's important.
This one's mine. If you call yourself
He's
a
crippled, so he can't move.
What is your will? We are the storm! Come, if you call yourself a warrior. God? My lifeblood soaks the ground. Ah! For the gods!
Yeah, a lot of broken animation still. I didn't even know what happened. I couldn't even notice what happened here. He shot some arrows somewhere. God damn it.
The gods will see one of us.
Engage is still not as good as it can be. Okay, that's important. We took him out because he was really doing a lot of damage. Nasty bastard. So 2, 3, damage 0. Yeah, there's no point in even trying to attack him. We gotta break that armor.
I spin my saga.
Okay, we need to heal ourselves a little bit. And then do the iron will thingy. That's gonna help us a little bit.
I'm stuck.
Cripple him. Okay. He's got enough armor, I should be fine.
I spin my saga.
No, fuck, that was a useless action. He's got too much armor, I don't have a spear good enough to break that.
I will lead you.
That's nice. So this guy has vulnerable aura.
Valhalla awaits.
I think.
Huh? The gods are watching!
I love the Warden passive.
Better. None shall break me. For the gods. Sword fame will be mine.
What the hell is that guy doing? He's just standing there doing fuck all. I mean, he's buffing the others, yeah. But it's not enough.
I will wade in the blood tide. God.
I'll make a feast for crows.
He's vibing to the music. Maybe he's bugged.
What is your will? Let them come. Blood for Odin. Show me who to kill. I'm ready. Hold.
Valhalla waits.
Why am I constantly vulnerable? I don't get it. This is kind of a special thing these bastards are doing to me.
I was born for war.
And this war cry, I never know what is, who is the skill going to affect. There's no indication of the area of effect that the war cry gets to. Allies within range. What range? Describe me. What fucking range? Is it only adjacent allies? These things are important in tactical games.
What is your will?
Oh yeah, you're right. JDick, yeah. But that's good. But it still means I would like to see some kind of an effect, right? Glowing thing here. If I want to do the war cry thing, then just give me that it's going to affect this. Same like we get the showcase of alert phase. If you go to alert, you can see the effect, right? I would like to see that for the buffing abilities. It will make things a lot easier to see. But yeah, thanks. You reminded me. Thank you. I forgot about that little aspect, a little UI thing. Yeah, it is. I forgot about it, to be honest.
I will wade in the blood tide.
Okay, victory. Though, see, the AI could have made this fight quite problematic for me, but they didn't want to do it. Such a shame that the AI is not better, because this could have been an interesting fight. A difficult one, but in the end it ended up not being that difficult. It was kind of sketchy at few moments when Arn dropped his health a little bit too low. And the only issue was that archer. That archer was quite difficult to deal with because he did a lot of damage per shot.
My thanks.
Ooh, 7% critical chance when attacking from lay low. Jesus. This is going to be incredible for Archer. Let's save and equip immediately on Sigrid. We can equip that helm. Yeah, that's perfect. Reflex 5. Armor 2. Reflex 0. Stability, skill. Yeah, let's go with this. And this. I don't know where I found this jet arrowhead, but this thing is incredible. But it increases range by 2. For archers, that's everything. Legend. Maybe that's what that archer did to me. Bloodseeker fires a shot at each enemy within a 5-tile range. Ooh, that's kiss. Giant's Fury seems like a good upgrade. Now Skull. Restore 1 armor when an incoming attack misses. When attacked by an enemy they are in an engagement with, they will counter with an attack of their own. What? When attacked by an enemy. Aha, okay, we will counter attack when in engagement with someone else. Okay, got it. Restore one armor when an incoming attack misses. I don't have much reflex, so I'm gonna go with Brawler. If I had more reflex, I would definitely go for Unbreakable. The Spearman attack has 50% chance to inflict vulnerable. That's really good. Flanking an enemy triggers an attack of opportunity from their opponent. These descriptions. Flanking an enemy triggers an attack opportunity from their... Hey Mile, živio. Thanks, JD. Thank you, mate. I really appreciate it. Jesus, you guys have been incredibly supportive. I don't know what to say. I mean, really, really, thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. When you earn very little per month, all of this helps. Thank you again. From what I'm seeing, I feel like if they make a Norse 2, then that game would feel like a game we thought it would be. All the bells and whistles content. Yeah, I can see that. Oh, let's go with Helping Hand and see if it triggers, because this is quite a difficult description to understand. Flanking an enemy triggers an attack of opportunity from their opponent. Aha, okay, so... But does that mean that that triggers attack of opportunity from the opponent that they are in engagement with, or just someone that's close to them? Oh no, flanking can only be done. I get it. Sorry, yeah. So if you were confused as I am, this means that if we attack enemy that is in engagement with some of the other party members, then if we attack them, that is going to trigger the attack from the party members that they are in engagement with. Okay, got it. I can breathe. Three levels. Okay. Until the next round, any attacks targeting the records are directed to the target enemy. This I still don't understand. Mid shield. Let's go with champion. Ah, that's the enrage. Okay. Let's go with that. Deal 2 and inflict cripple front enemy. The target is prone. The damage is increased. Yeah, well, let's go with that. Yeah, average description could have been a little bit better, but alright. It's not a problem. I figured it out. I was a little bit confused as well, but that's okay. Maybe it's my problem. Sound of Death. 60% chance for allies within range to trigger an attack of opportunity on an enemy. Repeatable, can be repeated for 2 action points. Each attempt increases the success chance by 20%. Again, this repeatable. It's shaken, okay, unable to act. In a tactical... you can use it multiple times per turn without cooldown. Cheers. You know what I thought it is? Yeah, the perks are alright. You know what I thought it is about the grabs that you do with the repeatable mechanic. I thought that when you press space, can you explain that, Marzak? Marzak, sorry, I don't know how to pronounce it. Can you explain what the hell is happening when we grab someone and then it says success chance and then the space sign that we have to hit space? What the fuck does that mean? I still can't figure that out. Do I need to press space? Does it affect anything if I press space? What's going on? So, okay. That's what I thought it did. So I need to press space just once. Okay, got it, thank you. Okay, I thought that was it, but I wasn't sure. That the repeated mechanic would be to, while we are grabbing them, to increase chances if we have enough action points. Okay, that makes sense, I you know when you overcomplicate things in your head and then you kind of get stuck in that way of thinking even if it's wrong. So I'm glad that it's actually much simpler than it seems at first. Awesome, good to hear. I really like this game, but why couldn't it be better? Pissed me off a little bit the more I play it. New project, ritual, circle, injury recovery. Again, injury recovery, I really don't need that. Just isn't that important. Master loom hole. Okay, advanced crafting. Yeah. Advanced joinery. What do we have here? Woodworkers, broad axes, master loom hole, advanced crafting. Master smith is being built. This gives me more blacksmiths. Hunting post, 1 huntman, pitfall traps, 1 huntman, 1 fisher, 1 fisher, 1 fisher. Storage eastern region, plus population capacity, larger stocks. Maybe this would be a good idea to focus on. I own it, but I'm going to let it cook for a bit. Let you masochists find all the bugs first. That's smart, to be honest. That's smart. Okay, I need riches as always. Riches is the most difficult thing to get in this game, and it's always for fuck's sake in demand over here. It's pissing me off. Always. Kaupang balanced sword, critical chance. Let's see, heavy bow. Okay, hunter's tunic. I think I can craft most of these things. Oh, there's a traveling merchant. It has only this. I don't need that. In demand, superior shoes, fiber, wood. I think I have plenty of wood. Yeah. 121. So leather, I could use a little bit of leather. Fiber not so much. Axes are in demand and oil is in demand. So let's go with this guy.
This may not be a weapon fit for a yard, but
Okay.
it could still.
Map, this show in demand. Kaupang X, there we go. He's got 179 and we can use leather here. And trade. Shoes, they don't have any money. They have oil, leather. I'm not interested in that, but let's see. Wild axe. I could use that. Okay, that was a good purchase. I dig that. That's it. Can't do anything much. See, now this would be a perfect time after a mission for some new missions to pop up a little bit. And so that we can play around, we can put someone else on missions, because currently I'm only using the same people all the time. I don't need to use anyone else. Oh, what's that? We have established contact with 2 new settlements. Okay, that's good. Let's see what they have in store. Fraki has been hard at work on his Yeti. Is that the guy that was pissed off at Njord, the god of sea and fire? Yeah.
The same boat with the hole.
Of course it is. But now she is beautiful, no? She just needed someone to care for her. These are lovers' hands.
So you're a shipbuilder.
You could say that.
Then how did you wash up here? Nearly drowned in an old fishing boat.
Fraki, is that Floki from
Jarl Odger,
Vikings?
Maria.
Maybe inspiration.
Wanted a ship. But not just any ship. A beautiful, sleek wave steed. A sea eagle that would fill his enemies with fear.
Yeah. I don't mind that, it's fine.
A dragon ship, the like of which you have never seen, narrow and fast, 30 rowing benches, a ship of whom even the gods would be envious. When my work was done, Jarl Odkul fell in love with the ship, of course. But he was so afraid some other Jarl would pay me to make another just like it. He sent men to cut off my right arm.
Thor's balls. How did you escape?
This Thor's balls is awesome.
Warned me
No,
Jarl's
no, I haven't played Expedition Vikings.
I ran down to the sea.
I've heard someone mention that game in the chat already, but what type of a game that is? Is it also XCOM type game or what is it? War Tales type?
And these hands.
Why don't you stay? Live with us. And honor the gods with your work.
Maybe we will do great things together, Gunnar Gripsen. I will stay.
Okay. Is the game any good? Resolve event. Okay, which event? Stealing the show. Okay. Ah, Expedition Roman Vikings. Okay. Huh, maybe something to check when I'm gonna have time. Because right now, by the way, if you want to know what the plan is for the channel for March and after Norse, I have access to Warhounds, which is also something like XCOM. It's a game that's gonna release in early access, I think, or it's gonna have some kind of global open demo in a few days. Then there's Dead House Sonata demo I have to check. I'm gonna stream that one after I'm done with Norse. Then what the hell I'm gonna do then? I'm waiting for Gridfall 2 key, early access key, early review key. That would be nice. Gridfall 2 is definitely going to be something I'll cover. And then Crimson Desert, which I'm not gonna get a key for, but that's expected. Stuck on Menace now. Yes, spear. Yes, give me a spear. Yeah, a lot of people are talking about Menace. Is it any good? I just don't want to play early access. I fucking hate playing early access games. I really don't like doing that. But when the game is that popular in a way, I hope that it's popular for a good reason, not just because. I might have to check it out. But then I always say I'm gonna check out tons of things and then I never do because I kind of lose will for it. RTS camera XCOM with RPG elements. Maybe something similar to Alien Descent. Because that's a great game if you've played it. Awesome. Awesome. Glad to hear. Headwear. Let's see what we have here in demand. No, we're not gonna buy that. Heavy bow, hunter's tunic, rune-worn boots. Blacksmith.
I think these hands have been blessed by the gods themselves.
Heavy broadaxe. Masterwork sword. No. Let's go
This
to
should be
seamstress.
satisfactory.
Requires master loomhole. Okay, masterwork bracers. Armor 1, skill 10. Reflex, skill, critical chance. Both of these are good. Wormhole, bog iron. Got some bog iron. I think I'm falling behind with shoes. Reflex, mobility, stability. Reflex, mobility. Mobility, stability. +9 skill against targets in engagement. Oh, nice. Alright, enough for now. Discovered your content earlier this year as RPGs, and that whole wheelhouse from dungeon crawlers to souls like are my main bag. Your channel has become essential. Thank you, man. I don't really cover dungeon crawlers, but okay. Souls likes I do cover. But appreciate it. XCOM missing 95% chance to hit was annoying. Menace has mechanics that you hit most of the time, but accuracy is not a yes-no question for burst fire weapons. That's what Phoenix Point did. Phoenix Point has better mechanics than XCOM in that regard. Battle sector. I don't know what that is. Projects. Can we build something? Do we? Yeah, I mean, we can build, I guess, +1. +1 blacksmith would be nice, but I don't have enough bog iron. A master smith is going to be now completed soon. Master loom hole.
You want this one?
Fiber. Oh no.
This will serve you.
Nice. And 0 riches, for fuck's sake. Gotta see the other villages. Something needs to have fucking riches. Yeah, this one always has riches which are in demand. Expensive as hell. So they can go fuck themselves. I'm not paying that price. It's not worth it. Story mission, stealing the show. Prepare. Oh, 6. Okay, this is going to be a big mission. Let's see, change equipment. Okay. We're gonna need a lot of heals here. How come I can't equip any shoe that I've crafted? It seems like there's just certain amount of these shoes, certain type of shoe that you can equip for each class. Kind of pisses me off, to be honest. I don't know why that is. I don't know what Swift is. One second.
Dead he is, my handsome young friend.
Can't do much there. Fucking riches. Okay, let's move.
The road leads to Karl Hogni's Hall, where steel and song have already clashed.
I don't know. We'll see. Maybe it triggers in fight, and then the buff icon occurs next to the character icon, and that way we can see.
Jarl Gunnar, at last! Someone who knows the worth of song and saga. Will you help us free our friends? I swear, upon the honor of my ancestors, we are no thieves.
These performers are all the same. They deal in tricks and deception, in words and rhyme, rather than working the fields and pulling the ore. Their kind cannot be trusted. If you are a man worthy of his sword, then side with us.
Oh, so this is the first decision we can make. Very interesting. Side with the performers. Side with the village.
So be it, Jarl Gunnar. We will weave no saga over your worthless corpse.
Oh, that's right. Run away when I sided with you, you fucking pussy.
Valhalla awaits.
We have Cutthroat, Bowman, Pelt Thrower, and then this guy also ran. Ugh. Well, this is going to be an easy fight, but I'm guessing this conflict is going to continue. It's not going to end just like that. Yeah, they did not fix engage animation. My bad. I thought at first that it was better, but not really. Why? Why would you do that? Now he's not flanked anymore. Now he's not engaged anymore, so we can't flank. I mean, AI really needs some work.
See my arrows fly, each a promise of death!
Muy bien.
Show me who to kill.
And there we go. Ah, okay. I mean, they just transitioned into this. I don't know what happened in between. No context whatsoever, but okay. We got a couple of spear barrels. These are the enemies. Quite a bit of them. One healthy. 24. 2 healthy. And 3 healthy. Okay. Could be a little bit problematic, but I don't think it will be. So let's get to it.
I spin my saga. None shall break me. Eye sharp, weapon ready. Blood for Odin. No more words, only war.
Hopefully this moron doesn't shield push him again.
I stand unbroken.
Aye.
Guide my hand! For the gods!
What is your will? Slaughter them! Ular, steady my aim!
Oh, nice. Death's Kiss. If the target is killed, the cooldown is reduced. Yeah, this is just stupid skill. Well, there we go, 5 dead in 1 turn.
I will stand with you.
This, I think, if I had any effect on this game, I would remove the execute thing completely, meaning the restoration of action points. I think that's too OP. Because enemies don't have that option as far as I know. And honestly, it's an option that kind of removes tactical element from the game a lot. Because in turn-based games, the biggest thing you can do is have additional turns or stop turns of the enemy. If you can, those are the most significant things that you can do in a game, in a tactical turn-based game, because it's turn-based, right? I'm not a fan of that mechanic. Yeah, it's cool, it's dopamine effect, all that bullshit, but it's just tactically, it destroys the game.
I watch for them.
Show
Oh.
me who to kill.
Nice. See, that was a good animation. I liked that. He smacked her from with an overhead attack. 7 damage and she fell correctly. That's nice. Really liked that. See what the difference is when you can do so many additional turns, when you have so many additional action points. It's ridiculous.
I will stand with you. For the gods!
I can go no further.
Valhalla awaits.
I'm ready. Give them iron! Give them death!
Shouts are not bad.
Sword fame will be mine.
And see, I mean, I got 4 turns in a row. That's, and because of it, I made the whole fight easy. These games need to be difficult. You just can't make such boosts, because this is a ridiculous advantage to have. Without that mechanic, I think the game could be a lot more difficult.
Yes. None shall break me. Alert and eager to kill.
Oh, okay.
I was born for war.
He's got bleed, so he's gonna die before his next turn.
I will wade in the blood tide.
Which of us will feed the crows with the other? For the gods.
I will stand with you.
Oh fuck, that's new.
I spin my saga.
Okay. Sons of bitches. They came from behind. Aha, so this fight was in the demo. Yeah, the demo kind of creates a different feeling of difficulty because you couldn't prepare for the fight. You didn't know. The game just gave you some basic options and that's it. But it's different when you're prepared. Why only 40% chance to hit? What the fuck is going on? Okay, they have low health, but they're difficult to hit. Makes sense.
I'm ready.
Ready. And there we go, execute. What can I do now? Whatever the fuck I want, because I got a full new turn. Aha, not this fight specifically. I'm gonna move with her over here. Thankfully she can jump.
Sword fame will be mine.
Maybe there's another version, or maybe there's another fight incoming after this.
I am the wall you break on.
Oh, nice hit. Okay.
I'm ready.
I will wade in the blood tide.
One thing that I like about this game, when it comes to the realism, at least the realistic setting that they're trying to portray here, even though it's still a game, it's limited by the fact that it's a game in that regard, but that's fine. We don't require, I don't know what kind of realism, at least I don't in a game like this. But some of the realism is nice. And what I like that there are enemies that are easily killed. And that we don't have so much health that we can be easily killed. So basically a couple of hits and you can die, unless you're armored. This is fine. This to me brings the immersion level up. I don't like when I do realistic games, at least realistic setting, and when you need to smack one bastard 220 times in order to die. It just kind of loses the significance when you start. Then, bum, 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 bum. I mean, kill him already, for fuck's sake. What's going on? I really like that there's a lot more enemies, but we can easily kill them.
Ola, let the hunt begin.
And then there's a couple of enemies that have lots of health, which is also fair to have.
Yes?
Odin. Huh?
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 Gods, I'm stuck.
Yes.
Okay, that's it. I thought that this could be potentially a much more difficult mission, but nope. Quite easy. Disappointing. A little bit. $15 riches. Oh fuck. I need to create that great market. That could help a lot. But for that I need, you guessed it, riches. Okay, you know what? That would be it for today. I didn't even want to stream today. I didn't have any plans to do any sort of work. But I saw the update, decided to check out what they can do, and they've definitely fixed some things, at least those crucial bugs, but this is far from completely fixed, thankfully. So in the end, I'm not a fool for creating the video that I did, the early review. Phew. Although I would be much happier if I was a fool and the game was completely fixed. I would prefer that option every time, because after all, the most important things are games, right? That's the whole point of all of this. So that the games become more, so that games can become better over time. Anyway, thank you very much. Thanks for the donation. Really appreciate it a lot, guys. You have no clue how much you're helping. Just from the donations from this week's streams, what is it, $160, something like that. That's basically almost, I think, 12-13% of my monthly paycheck, which is, my monthly paycheck sucks. So this helps. It's mind-blowing. So thank you a lot. I don't deserve that, but you people are stupid. I don't get you. But alright, thank you. Appreciate it. Joking, not stupid in a bad way.